Hey guys, Willie Maya from JAZZEDGE. Want to welcome you to lesson number 6 of Jazz Piano Daily. Today we're going to talk about jazz piano improvisation over the classic standard Misty. In case you don't already know, Jazz Piano Daily are daily, no BS, quick learn by doing little mini jazz daily lessons. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications so you know when I come out with a new video. All right, so here is the sheet music for this lesson. By the way, you could just go back to jazzpianodaily.com to be able to get the sheet music. Let me go ahead and play this whole thing first, then we'll break it down. Here we go. All right, so you'll see that what we're doing here is in the left hand, we're adding on that stride pattern that we did in lesson number 5. So we're keeping that stride pattern going on here. And in the right hand, we got this nice 3-measure arcing line. All right, so let's break down this line and talk about what's going on here. First of all, let me just play it for you nice and slow. And then a good way of starting is just start by playing the root of each of the chords when the chord comes in. So in other words, play the root of the chord here, all right, and then this is going to start by itself. Then play the root of the chord here, so you're going to play it along with that E flat. Then you're going to play the E flat when you play that C there, and then when you play this C, play the A flat, okay? So you're going to be playing these chords, the roots of these chords in your left hand, all right? So it's going to sound like this. So it starts with, I'm just going to show you the fingering in the notes. I wrote out all the fingering for you. So it's 3, 1, 2, cross underneath, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, and then hit your thumb, 1, 2, 4, and then you can hit either your second finger there, all right, second, thumb, second, fourth, middle, thumb. So. Now, a great way of doing this is to always break this up into sections. So in other words, like, you know, you could break it up into a section of a measure first. Okay, so we could do that, and then let's do the next one here. Just do that section. Right? And then do the next section here. Just this. And then what I like to do is I then like to take those two sections I just practiced and then put them together. And you can finish it out by adding in this last little part over here. So. Remember, you can always slow down the video as well, so if you're missing any of these notes. Okay, let's do the entire section now. Here we go. So it's going to be rest. Ba, dee, ba, trip, ba, let, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba. 3, again. Rest. Ba, dee, ba, trip, ba, let, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba, dee, ba. Try it again. Whoops. Let's do it again. Ready, go. Now let's add the left hand nice and slow to this. We'll just do the first measure. So it'd be together, then. And a lot of times when playing just one measure at a time, what I like to do is I like to go up to the next chord, right? So I like to go up to there, just play that first beat, right? So play the first beat, just helps to kind of lock it in. So it sounds like this. Do it again. Whoops. And you practice that several times. Right? Now, after you can do that, then try this next section. Just try measure number 2. Notice we're not going to do measure number 1 right yet. We're just going to do measure number 2. So, again, like I said, I like getting up to that first beat of the next measure, right? So oftentimes what I'll do is I will play that much, okay? And why do I do that? Because this is what's difficult, crossing over that bar line, getting that nice and smooth going over the bar line, to the next part of the phrase. So that's why I like to practice just a little bit more. Now that I can do that, I've done the first 2 measures. Let's try the whole thing. You might decide just to practice this last measure as well, mostly for this left hand here, just to get that down. All right, so let's do the entire thing one more time. Here we go. Let's do it again. Now, the breakdown of this improvisation is basically doing an enclosure here. Now, we're going to be talking about enclosures in Jazz Piano Daily number 9. And if you want help with rhythm, in Jazz Piano Daily number 10, we'll be talking about rhythm. So just look forward to those lessons. So here we have this whole step above, half step below. And then we go to the target of E flat. And you see how we arpeggiate? See how we're arpeggiating that E flat major 7th chord right here? Okay, so that's all your E flat major 7th chord. And we do this double chromatic. Okay, this is a double chromatic, which we normally say D, C, right? And that's leading me down to that 11th on the B flat minor. Now, hitting the 11 or 4 on a minor 7 chord, it's a really nice sound. That 11 sounds good. So we do. You see how we're hitting the 11th, doing the chromatic down to the 3rd, then we jump back up to the 5th of the B flat, and then we do this double chromatic again, leading down to the 5th here of E flat. Then we go back to the root of E flat, and then this is simple on the A flat, just the 3rd down to the 7th. Now, at first, when you're looking at the improvisation and trying to analyze it, it might be a little bit difficult. I'm here to tell you there's a lot of power in just learning to play it, especially when you start getting these sounds. It's a very jazz bebop sound going on there. Now, you might not fully understand everything that's going on in there. That's okay. Getting it under your fingertips and then getting it in your ears is a super, super powerful way of starting to get it into your actual improvisation, even if you don't fully understand it yet. So basically what I'm saying is don't let the theory of this hold you back from just playing it, enjoying it, and trying to throw it into your own improvisations. Let's go through the whole thing one more time. Here we go. Ready, go. I love that sound. It's a great sound in there, that 2-5-1. That's the other thing too, is now what you're getting here is you're getting this really neat 2-5-1 lick here, right? Because don't forget, this is a 2-5-1 pattern, okay? Now, If you're not fully familiar with the 2-5-1 patterns, take a look at exercise number 11, all right? So number 10 will be rhythm, number 11 will be the 2-5s, and like I said, if you want some more information on closures, check out number 9. All right, so that's it for today's lesson. Now, one thing I want to remind you is if you want to get the sheet music, just go back to Jazz Piano Daily, and then also please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out if you'd like the video and if you turn on notifications. That way you get these videos when I come out with them. Right? And if you have any questions or you'd like to put in your own recommendation for a Jazz Piano Daily lesson, just go ahead and leave it right in the comment section. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next Jazz Piano Daily lesson.